So fun fact, this video was meant to come out in February. I was doing my own thing, you know, Toho Reimu Recap Remake Part 3, a video you all should watch by the way. So I met this one guy who was like, hey, I can do the video for you. So I got everything ready, sent him the files, and I got ghosted after that. So all of this has been sitting here since the end of January 2025. But since I have some other stuff I want to focus on, I will have my friend Morda to edit this together. So enjoy this 8th video of 2 Fort maps featuring the yellow robot woman. Man, I really got to find other things to talk about just of the maps. This first variant named 2 Lava was made by Mikko, who is a friend of mine, and uploaded the map to the workshop on 25th of September 2024. I've been planning to cover this because he's a pretty chill guy and the gimmick here is pretty fun too. The ground is filled with lava, so if you touch it, it will drain your health very quickly. The courtyard is the only area where it's safe to move in, but the following hallways are closed off. Luckily there are objects which help you get to the other side, and the intel room is safe as well, although the computer room didn't get the same fate. Oh, and fun fact, if you manage to somehow get out of bounds, the lava does not hurt, so I guess the hurt trigger is only placed in the playable areas. This map is fun, it has a pretty fun concept that will be interesting to explore in an actual game, and especially since every class now has the access to the balcony. So good job Mikko, keep up the good work. For the longest of times, people have been requesting to see a payload mode in 2 Fort. While I personally haven't been that interested in that idea, I think those people who have wanted to see it will be happy about this choice. Payload 2 Fort the Lagmageddon is made by Marty and published to the workshop on 17th of April 2021. The idea is simple, it turns 2 Fort, a CTF map, into a payload level. The blue team first starts off at their base and needs to push the car to the red side. The bridge area has new platforms that help the defending team reach the attackers. The first point is at blue team's base, which isn't too hard to reach as the attackers, and after you cap it, your payload rams through the wall, which can cause major lag or even crashing.
Oh my PC!
But after it goes through, the second point is at the bridge, which again should be too hard to cap. As you approach the red base, the cart starts going up the wall to the balcony, and once again does not care for the property damage as it goes straight through the wall to the great room, and the third point is at the courtyard. On your way to the final point, the cart once again rams through a wall, and at the intel room it breaks the window, and it's pretty cool how you can explore the computer room. This map is fun, I don't know how well it will work in an actual game, but I did enjoy pushing the cart and seeing all the damage it caused to get to its destination.
Trash has left this variant on the cutting floor for 2 episodes in a row, so I think it's about time I use it here. This variant was created by Penny Skinner and uploaded to the workshop on 9th of April 2018, and it combines 2 Fort and Higher Tower together. You got your 2 forts, but instead of having the bridge, there is a tower. There is a briefcase at the top so you can cap it as well. There is the occasional Wheel of Fate spins. There really isn't as much to talk about as it's just Higher Tower and 2 Fort.
I have made myself a rule that I will only cover maps that have been put on the workshop, just so that anyone who will be interested in trying these variants will have an easier time with downloading them, but I have to make an exception with this level. 2 Fort is a Slender Fortress variant of the OG map and it's really cool. Apparently it's a part of some original level in TF2 that was created by Demon Hamster around January of 2017. There isn't exactly much information as I couldn't even originally find this level until a nice individual named Connor shared his copy of the map file with me, so big thanks to Connor, you're the man! The red team is on the survivors team and they start in a barricaded base as for some reason there seems to be an active war outside with sandbags and a tank to boot. There is even a big blimp flying around the location. The bridge has been reworked so it goes straight to water and the blue side is inaccessible so you only play on 1 fort. Man, I'm so good at this gig. There have been senses that help with escaping whatever creature is chasing you. Just as the grate being turned into a ramp which allows you quick access to upstairs, the second spawn having the same ramp, and the spiral that leads to the basement is pretty dark along with the intel room. The resupply room has this lab equipment along with hazmat suits, which probably means that the raid is under attack by aliens and they're researching their biology. The sewers are pretty much the same, and there are a bunch of small medkits scattered around the level due to the map being designed for proxy bosses. Blue team being basically the waiting team, spawned in a big barn which has a passage that leads to a secret train station, which acts as a PvP arena where friendly fire is enabled. This map is amazing. I have wanted to cover this for the longest of times, and finally being able to do it is great. So again, thanks to Connor for helping me out. I really like the visuals here, and the changes to the layout that have been made to accommodate the game mode are lovely. Maybe I could criticize a bit about the lagging blue side, as normally there is a PvP and platforming area. So there isn't much of variety, but I mainly care about red side, as I think turning 240 to a Slender level was a great idea, so props to the map creator for making this cool variant. For our final map, I will talk about a level that was asked for called 324, which was created by Alien31 and published to the workshop on 26th of July 2017. It's not unusual for the levels that change up the layout to appear in this series, but this variant takes the cake for the most changes made. I'll first talk about the changes that both sides have made. The basement area has previously inaccessible rooms now open up, which includes the computer room, and there is a scout and heavy looking at robot pictures. You can move around the rooms, and previously walled off areas you can leave the waters more easily, and for the specific changes, Blue's hallway have third room, while Red's use connect with the two hallways, and their courtyard has an extra room with ammo pack inside. Blue's upper floor is pretty convoluted, but that's how you can access the roofs. While Red team can access the roof with simple stairs are great, and they have third opening to the base, while Blue doesn't. Their spawn has third exit, and you can just go around the building to get inside the base. While I do think this map is pretty cool with how open it is, I think some parts may have been too much or could have worked out better. Like this Blue team spawn is just way too cluttered. It should have been done the same as with Red team, where the stairs are in the grate area. I like how we are given more opportunities to enter an enemy base, but Red side has just too many openings while Blue base remains the same, making it fairly unbalanced. There are a lot of rooms that don't really serve other purposes other than being neat additions. Again, this is an impressive map, and in no way I want to say I hated it, but I think some parts could have been executed better. And that's all the maps for today. I really like 2-4 levels. They're probably one of my favorite custom variants to just mess around in. If I were to choose my favorite maps out of the bunch, I'd say Slender 2-4, 2 Lava and Lagmageddon, as they're pretty fun maps. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment down below your own thoughts regarding these maps, subscribe for more TF2 and have a nice day.